Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now, guys. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. No issues whatsoever. How are you guys? Is it fine, good, great, awesome, amazing? Not so good as well. Then in that case, we'll have to figure out something for you guys. But nevertheless, how are you guys? Is everybody fine? Is everybody fine, guys? Health is okay. Yeah, comparatively to yesterday, the health is a little bit fine. Actually, I have dust allergy, right? So if there is a little bit dust in the air, then like all like my entire head goes to shit. Like semester exams are coming. Vardhani, see, okay, you are a girl, so yeah. Now that was a very sexist comment according to me, but this is true as well. Like when I was in college, so in my batch there was my batch strength in my college was 136. There were 130 guys and 6 girls in the entire batch. Okay, I studied CSC right over there. The entirety of the 130 guys, except a few, everybody used to study, I think so, just one day before the exam, and people like me who didn't really care about the CGPA studied just one night before the exam. Usually it was just the girls who I think so used to study every single day. Like if we wanted notes, we used to get the notes from the girls itself. If we wanted to understand a topic, it was the girls who used to teach us that. So like yeah, like yes, it's a little bit sexist, but yeah, but what I've seen is girls focus a lot more upon their semester exams. I don't know why. So, but guys, I will always suggest to you guys that it's good that you guys are focusing upon semester exams, but do not give it so much time that you are not investing the right amount of time for your placements. I've seen students do this. Okay, exams are something that happens almost every like month itself in college. You will give an exam. You'll say that okay, for preparing for the exam, I need a week. You will spend a week preparing for the exam. Then for a week, the exams will go on. Then you will spend at least 2 weeks recuperating from the exams itself, saying, "Ki, I've studied for the exam. I don't want to study anymore. I'm going to smoke up with my friends. I'm going to drink with my friends itself, or just like do whatever kind of crap that you guys do in college." So yeah, and then the entire month is just gone. What did you do the entire month? Nothing. Did you practice data structures and algorithms? No. Did you practice computer programming? No. Did you make any projects during that is worthwhile? No. So what did you do in the entire month? You try to study like again just using this work very simply. Tried to study for your college exams. Okay, because most of the students don't get decent CGPA as well. Okay, now please try to understand this. In every single place, wherever you guys are going for getting a placement, you are applying to a company. Companies don't care about your CGPA. If you know the right things, you have the right knowledge, you have the right skill set, you have the right experience, any company will be able to take you in. Otherwise, every company is going to tell you that, okay, please keep on moving. You have to decide in which category you want to fall into. Again, that is up to you guys to do it. Okay, so focusing solely upon your college examinations is its help inside of placements is next to 0.001%. That 0.001% is also because of the fact that it basically just showcases that you went to a shitty ass place for 4 years continuously, did some shitty ass assignments continuously without complaining a lot about it. That is all that college experience showcases to a recruiter. That's it. That is the weightage of your college experience itself. Okay, so now that I have dropped some truth bombs upon you, shall we start with our today's class? Sir, Instaclone, is it currently working with DBMS? Priyam, what do you think is the name of the bootcamp? Is the name of the bootcamp HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and DBMS? Okay, or for not DBMS, basically you will have to talk about MongoDB, Express, Node.js, Django, or something like that. Does it say that? No, right? But yes, in the future, we will be having another boot camp in which we'll be utilizing this HTML, CSS, JavaScript what we have developed, and we'll be connecting it to the backend as well. Okay, so shall we start the today's class, guys? Please let me know. Dhoomta na 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 na. Shall we start the today's class, guys? Can you keep this project on our resume? Absolutely yes. Who is stopping you to do so? Okay, so let us open up Repellent. Why is the okay? So now I will start with Repellent. REPL. But this is a very like problematic thing. Like the camera is there, but the screen is here, and everything is just messy. My pen. Just a second, guys. Okay, so I'll just share my screen first of all. Otherwise, I'll forget to do that. Actually, I was right now seeing a new anime itself. So I completed the anime. I started seeing it yesterday night. Today I completed the anime itself. And yeah, so it was the Tokyo Revengers. It's a great anime if you guys want to watch it. If you guys are into anime then. If you are not, then it's fine. Don't watch it. Okay, I'm currently moving on to manga. So just before the class, I was actually reading the manga itself. Okay, so let us open the website up in a new tab. This is the website that we had created up till yesterday. Now there are few things that we want to change in this. The first is we need to use the search icon right over here, guys. Okay, instead of using the home button, we want to use the search button. Instead of using the menu, we want to use the menu icon itself. And to do that, we are going to use the particular thing that we have already installed right over here. If you guys remember it, okay, where are you? Font Awesome, and I think so one more we had installed, or just have we only installed Font Awesome itself? I think so. Font Awesome and feather icons, right? You guys remember this awesome and feather icons that we have installed? So you can actually use that to put up your search button and your menu button itself instead of having directly photos on your website. Okay. So for that, what we'll be doing is we'll be coming down below. We'll be replacing those with how can we use. Basically, our aim is how can we use these icon packages that we have already installed to showcase some icons on our site. Are you guys able to understand what I'm talking about? I think I have to open up. Okay. Subrita Kumar Pani. I think so. You have the email address, right? Support@devtown.in. Just email it right over there so that somebody is able to help you out with the same, right? So it's an automated process. Maybe there is some issues with the server or something. Just email it to support@devtown.in. They will be able to help you out with that. Okay. So right over here, guys, what we are you guys able to understand what do we want to do? Are you guys able to understand what do we want to do, guys? Please let me know. Yes, everybody is able to understand that. Do not learn your normal MySQL databases. Move on to MongoDB. Okay, you're not kids anymore. What is easy, what is hard, that does not matter. What gives you a job, that is what matters at the end of the day. Okay, so we will include our particular icon right over there, guys. So instead of the search image, we'll be having the icon right over here. Putting up an icon is actually pretty simple, guys. Inside of HTML, you use the I tag. Okay, you use which tag, guys? Can somebody let me know? The I tag. That is the one that we use to put up an icon inside our website, guys. And right over there you'll be using the class. So to access a particular icon, you use it as a class itself. So what happens right over here is that when you're installing these icon packages, these are nothing else but the icon made in pure CSS itself. Okay, when you're installing these icon packages like Font Awesome, or you're installing the feather icons itself, these are basically your packages. These are basically CSS files that contains the CSS for making these icons. and you want to create a particular icon. For example, I want to create the search icon itself. So now, of course, I know it directly, so I'm using it. Otherwise, we'll have to go right over there, search for what is the particular different things. Okay, for example, FEATHER feather icons. Okay, I want to use a search button right over there, so I'll just SEARCH search. Okay, right over here. So it actually downloaded the SVG of it. We don't require it, but basically that is how it basically works. Okay. So I want to use it right over there, guys. So I'll just use FA. Okay. We'll use the particular FAS hyphen SEARCH search. Okay, that should showcase the search on our website. Let us check that up. Where did my website go? Oh yeah, that is the Instagram, right? Even I was fooled by that. Are you able to see? Are you able to see the search icon, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see the search icon, guys? Please let me know. Okay, is able to see the search icon? Can I get the certificates by joining the class today? You can join the next particular bootcamp that is starting from 26. That's going to be on React JS. You can join it at that point of time and get certificates because you require at least like 1 or 2 days of attendance missing. I can pardon that, but more than that, I cannot give you the certificates. Okay. So we need to make some space between them, guys, right now because the CSS is not applied to the I tag. We need to provide the exact CSS, just like our image tag itself. So we'll go back to our CSS, guys, and whatever we have provided to our image tag. Where is the image tag? Okay, yeah, we didn't provide it to the image tag. Where did we provide it to then? Okay, okay. So we provided the CSS right over here itself, right? Height is equals to 1 rem, margin right is equals to this. So we'll provide the same styling to our I tag as well. Let's see if that works out for us. So we'll paste it up right over here. We'll provide the exact same styling right over there as well, guys. We'll see if this. We'll go back to our website, refresh our page. Yeah, now it is looking a little bit better than before, right? Is it looking fine, guys, or is there some issue with that? Can somebody point it out? Like, I feel so we need to provide a little bit more, or is it looking nice? Is it looking okay, guys, or is there some problem with it? It's fine. It's looking fine, right? Okay. Similar to that, the menu icon as well, we can change it. Okay. Similar to that, we can change the menu icon as well, guys, because not just this, we also need to change the menu icons. Remember the menu icons, right? The menu or more or something like that. I think so it was more. I think so I've misspelled it, but nevertheless, there were 3 dots right over there, right? So we can actually change that as well, guys. Let us do that. So we'll go down below to our particular menu and we will replace this with the I tag, guys, completely. So this time the I tag that we are going to use right over here is going to have a class. It's going to have a class of FA hyphen Eclipse Edge. Now I don't remember the spelling of Eclipse. ELLIPSIS, if I'm not wrong, that is the spelling of the ellipse itself. Hyphen H. Let's just check it out. If I'm wrong, then it will not show up. If I'm right, then it will show up on our screens. Okay, it is showing up on our screen. So we also need to provide it with the CSS aspect as well. So we'll just copy paste the exact same CSS once again. So just copy this out and paste it up right over here. We'll save this. We'll go back to our website and refresh our page itself. It didn't get the margin. Why? Oh, yeah. Now it is working. Okay, so now that we have done this, the next thing that we want to see is basically when I am making the website smaller. If you go to Instagram.com, guys. So this is DevTown. So today I had posted this. Many of you guys didn't like it. Like I don't know. Did you guys like today's reel? Do let me know that. So when I'm making this a little bit smaller, at some particular point of time, the written Instagram vanishes, and we get all these logos on the left hand side. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. some particular point of time, guys, the Instagram logo vanishes and we get all these type of small logos right over there, right? And we don't want, we want to do that as well. So for that, we are having something called as the media query, guys. We have something called as the media query, which helps you do this. You can put up the hamburger menu as well. Okay, there's no issues in that. But I just was just an example right over there. Okay, so what we'll be doing right now is that we'll go to styles.css and we'll start implementing the media query. Okay, the media query is pretty simple. You write @media. Okay, are you guys able to listen to me properly? Please let me know. I missed 3 classes. I get the certificates or not? Not at all, because again, 1 or 2 classes if you're missing, I'll be able to provide you guys with the certificates. 3 classes missed, then no certificates. You can come back to the next particular boot camp and make sure that you are attending the classes on time every single time. Otherwise, you will be missing out on the certificates. I will not be able to help you out with the same. Okay, and max width. Well, and max width of 900 pixels. So what happens right over here is that what is happening right over here is that before still we didn't get the Google certificate for the DevOps bootcamp. That has already been sent. Ravi Krishna, check your spam email. Sometimes what happens is that this email goes to your spam email, right? And you don't usually check your spam emails due to that particular reason, and you see you are telling the certificates did not come. If the other certificates have been sent, the Google certificate would have been sent as well. If you're still not able to find it, just write an email to certificates@devtown.in. Okay, and they will be able to help you out with the certificate, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so right over here, guys, this particular line basically means that if your screen is less than 900 pixels in width, basically when you are making your screen smaller, the width of the website, the width of your screen is becoming smaller. Are you guys able to understand this? So at the point when you cross 900 pixels, we want this changes to apply. We want this particular changes to apply, guys. When 900 pixels are being crossed, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. When 900 pixels are being crossed, we want this particular changes to be applied right over there, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? So what it is telling right over here is that before, if the screen is greater than 900 pixels, if the screen is greater than 900 pixels, then all these particular CSS will get applied by default. If the screen is greater than 900 pixels, now if the screen is less than 900 pixels, then in that case, whatever we will be writing inside of these parentheses, whatever CSS will be writing inside of this parenthesis itself, that will get applied. If you're still not able to understand it, it is basically saying ki if you are smaller than 120 centimeters in height, you are not allowed to enter into this roller coaster. If you are greater than 120 centimeters, you are allowed to ride this roller coaster itself. It seemed like that itself. If you are smaller than 900 pixels, this is the CSS that will get applied. If you are greater than 900 pixels, whatever is outside will get applied. It's as simple as that. Okay. So, how, what is this question? I'm not able to see it. How do we get 900 pixels of width? By making the screen smaller. For example, when you're watching it in your mobile phone, the number of pixels, the size of pixels remains fixed. That means you're having a smaller screen size. When you're watching it inside of your tablet, the screen size again is somewhere around 900 pixels. When you're watching it inside of a desktop, it will be greater than 900 pixels. It's as simple as that. Okay. So when we get this bootcamp certificate, already 7 days are completed. I know you guys are very smart, but again, try to be a little bit more smarter than that. If the bootcamp is not over, how will I be able to issue this, you guys the certificates? And I had already told you in the previous classes that the bootcamp will get extended by a few days because the project is so huge, right? Okay, so let's start with that, guys. The first thing that we want to do is we want to change the width of our sidebar, right? We don't want our sidebar to be that huge. So let us put up the width of the sidebar. and we'll set the width of the sidebar as let's say what was the original width? The original width of the sidebar we had keeping it as 15 pixels, 15%. Let us change that to width as 10%. Let's see. Or let us keep it fixed. Let us keep it fixed at 90 pixels. Okay, let us keep it fixed at 90 pixels. Let's see what happens. Okay, we'll go back to our website and refresh our page itself. Does not save it. Oh, I have to make it smaller, right? So at some particular point of time, when we cross 90, it should come up to be 90 pixels. So that is still very huge. I need to reduce it a little bit more. It should be 50 pixels, I guess. I think so 50 pixels should be okay. Let us try to make it smaller. Let us open up the original Instagram. 175. Okay, so a little bit more smaller than that as well. Let us keep it as, let's see what happens if I'm taking up this. This is the size that I want, and I want it to be of half its current size. Yeah, I want it to be half of its current size. So let us take that up. Let us change it to be, I think so. I updated it to the 50 pixels, right? Even smaller than that, do I need it? Yeah, I need it smaller than that as well. So let us change it to, let's say, 25 pixels. I'm just pitchballing right over here, guys, just to check which particular number will be suitable for us, right? So I'm reducing this. This should be perfect. Okay. As you're able to see now, when we are less than 900 pixels, guys, in the size of the screen itself, as you're able to see, the width of our sidebar is less than what we have right over here. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Do we have to put different CSS for all three phones, tabs, and laptops? Whatever changes you want to do, only that you have to apply it right over there. And yes, you will have to do it. Okay. So as you're able to see right over here, guys, the width of our particular sidebar has reduced right over there. Now we don't want all this text to appear. Okay. So we'll set the display to be hidden. Okay. Or display to be none. Okay. We'll go back and we'll change the display for our where is the text written? So the text is written inside of the anchor tag, guys. Okay, we are having the anchor tag that is present inside of the link class. So inside of the div tag, we're having this anchor tag. Now, please try to understand on our website there can be multiple anchor tags, guys. Please try to understand this. We want to make sure that this home, search, explore, the text, we don't want it to appear on our screen when the screen size is less than 900 pixels, right? Can you please explain at a rate media screen? There's nothing to explain about it. It is basically stating that if the screen is less than 900, apply these CSS features. If the screen size is less than max width, maximum it should be 900 pixels. If it is less than 900 pixels, then apply these CSS properties. That is all that it is saying. It's nothing. It's like proper normal English. Okay. So right over here, guys, what we want to do is if we select the anchor tag and then we set up the display property to be hidden or display none. Okay, that means that we don't want what is present in the anchor tag to be showcased on our screen itself. There can be multiple anchor tags on our entire website. There can be multiple anchor tags on our entire website. We don't want all the anchor tags to have display none. Display none basically means that do not display it to our user. Okay, do not display this particular tag to our user, guys. Now, do we want that? Do we want all the anchor tags on our website not to be showcased to our user, guys? Please let me know. Do you want all the anchor tags not to be showcased to our user, guys? Please let me know. No, right? So how can we make sure that only this particular anchor tag is not being showcased to our user? Can somebody let me know? Can somebody let me know how can we make sure that This particular anchor tag is not being showcased to our user, guys. Anybody has any idea about it? Guys, I expect you guys to know this. Please let me know. Okay, ID. Very good. Very good, guys. Those who have said ID, pat yourself in the back. You remembered something that I told you guys, that we shouldn't use ID as well. Okay, that it should be like the last resort. We should never use IDs at any particular point of time. So, can we use something without using IDs to identify that? So in the meanwhile, guys, today's attendance I'm giving it to you guys. We'll be continuing with our class. The class is not over. The attendance will be closed exactly at 8:45. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:45. Please start filling up your attendance. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:45. Please start filling up your attendance. After that, I will not be able to help you guys out with the same. Okay, we'll be continuing with the class. We're not stopping the class, guys. At exactly 8:45, the attendance link will be closed. The attendance link is in the live chat. Please start filling up your attendance at exactly 8:45. The attendance link will be closed. Exactly 8:45, the attendance link will be closed, guys. Please make sure that you are able to fill up the attendance. We'll be continuing with the class, guys. We are not stopping with the class. There's a lot to learn in today's class, guys. There's a new concept that I want you guys to learn. That is the reason why I provided the attendance pretty early on itself. There are somewhere around 450 people live with us. So as soon as 450 people have filled up the attendance, I'll be closing the attendance. Oh, great. So, Khaid has said it absolutely correctly. That is what I want to teach these guys as well. This is a new concept right over there. Okay. Please tell how to get class names or icons. Just go to your icon kit that you had created. If you guys remember, inside of your, what was the name of that font? Awesome. You created an icon kit, right? Just open that. You will be able to see all the CSS that you want to change from right over there. Okay. In icon, we had written class, but we haven't used in CSS. Tanya Jain, that means you came late to the class itself, because I had explained it right over there that when we installed this, right, when we installed the font awesome and the particular feather icons kit itself, it basically is the CSS. This is basically linking the CSS of that particular like icon set. So somebody created the CSS for that, all these icons, converted into a file that we are installing right over here, and we will be directly able to use the CSS out of those files as well. So that is what we have done right up there, guys. Okay. Yeah, Ahmed, you are actually correct. So that is what we are going to learn right now. Okay, the attendance thing will be closed in the next 1 minute, guys. For those who haven't filled the attendance up, I'm just reminding you guys. Okay. The question: whenever I change the icon image other than the home or notification in HTML, the size increases multi-folds on its own in the browser. How does that happen? What to do? I think so. The CSS attributes associated with that gets changed as well. Make sure that you have used the inline CSS just like I have. Okay, so that won't happen with you then. Okay. So I've given more than 30 more seconds for filling up the attendance. Those who had to fill up the attendance, I think so, I've already done it. So now I'm closing up the attendance right now. In five, four, three, two, one. Blast off, blast off. Let's close it, close it. And it's closed. So today's attendance is closed. Now, guys, I need a favor from you guys. Okay. Guys, I need a small favor from you guys. If somebody asks anything about the attendance, Just write one simple sentence right over there. Come to the class on time, and you will know when the attendance is taken up. Just tell them, I don't know what is attendance. I don't know what attendance. First time I'm hearing about attendance. Okay. If you would have been in class on time, you would have known where is the attendance. Okay. Okay. Sir, I'm making in VS Code. I'm not able to get the search icon. That means that you have not installed the particular things properly that you did on the very first day. All these particular lines of code that is there. Okay. Font awesome. Then you are having this particular one right over here. That is your feather icons. You have not installed it correctly. That is the reason why you are not getting it on your website itself. Okay. So now let us come back to the original question. Sai sir, no donation or super chat option? Never. We don't put that up right over here. If you want to earn money, go and do a job. Okay. Right over here, guys, as you're able to see, what we want to do right now. Okay, what we want to do is we want to select this particular anchor tag without using IDs. So to select that, there is a hierarchy. Again, in HTML, there is a hierarchy at every single point of time, guys. What is the parent element of this anchor tag? What is the parent element of this anchor tag? Can somebody let me know? Can somebody let me know what is the parent element in the anchor tag, guys? Please let me know. The link div tag. So if there was a way in which I could have said that the anchor tag that is present inside of the link div tag, that tag I want to apply the changes to. Okay. I want to apply the changes to an anchor tag that is present inside of the link div tag. Now that is only this particular anchor tag. All these anchor tags itself, these are the ones, every single one of them is present under the link div tag. Am I right, guys? Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Yes. So we can actually do that in CSS. Instead of writing the A tag directly, you can write dot link and then anchor tag. Dot link. Oh, I've put up a space right over there. Dot link and then anchor tag right over there, guys. So if you save it, you go back to your website, refresh the page, and then you make it smaller right over here, guys. As you're able to see, that vanished. The anchor tag just vanished from right over there. Are you guys able to see this? The anchor tag just vanished from right over there. Now here there is some alignment problems, guys. As you're able to see, we want it to be aligned in the center, not on the side, right? It should be in the center itself. That is also there. Also that the Instagram logo, we want the smaller logo to be present right over there, not this written logo right over there. These are the two things that we need to change. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. We want to make sure these icons right now are not in the center of the side bar. It is somewhere towards the left hand side itself. We don't want that. We want it to be in the center. Secondly, this written Instagram that is there, we don't want that. We want this particular logo, right? The Instagram logo itself right over there, guys. So what we'll be doing right now is that we'll be going back. We'll first be putting up the Instagram logo itself inside of HTML. Okay, so logo. Okay, here we'll put up another logo. Okay, so img image tag. We'll put up the class as logo2. Okay, and we'll put up the forward slash right over there, guys. So we are naming this new as logo2 so that we are able to easily identify it. SRC will set it up as dot slash assets slash Instagram logo, Insta logo, written logo. Okay, and we'll put up an alternate text as well. ALT SQUARE square Insta logo. Okay, we'll keep it same simple itself. We'll save this. Now, if we go back to our website, we will be able to see that both the images will appear on our screen, guys. The written Instagram as well as this big ass Instagram is also coming up on our screen. First of all, we want to make it smaller. Okay, so first, if you see the logo as well as the all these logos are of the same size as you're able to see. Instagram logo and all these logos are of the same size. So let's do that first. Okay, let's apply the styling to it, guys. So we'll apply the same style right over here to make sure that it appears the same. Okay, so style will apply the exact same, guys. We'll again go back to our website, refresh the page, but still, as you're able to see, the logo as well as the written logo, both is coming up right over there. Are you guys able to see this? Both the logos are coming up on our screen, guys. This is not something that we want. Am I right or wrong, guys? This is not something that we want. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please let me know. So what to do? We have to use the display none property. Now, when the display max width is less than 900 pixels, when the max width is less than 900 pixels, we want the logo, that is the original text-based logo, to disappear. So what we'll be doing for that? Hashtag logo, sorry, not hashtag, dot logo, okay, and we'll choose display as none. Okay, we'll choose display as none, guys. So here what will happen is, whenever the width is less than 900 pixels, the big written logo will disappear. Only the smaller logo will appear. And similar to that, above it as well, whenever we are using this, okay, whenever we are using this, guys, we want to make sure that the logo too is disappearing. Whenever the size is greater than 900 pixels, the size of a website is greater than 900 pixels, we want our logo, small logo, the square logo, to disappear, right? So dot logo 2, okay, we want it to disappear from right over there. So display none. So when we go to our website and when we refresh our page, for those guys who are asking about attendance, if you guys are not able to fill up your attendance, that means you are either not paying attention in the class or you are not present in the class. 470 people were live with me. They have all filled up their attendance. 440 people were live with me. 470 filled up their attendance because I waited for a few seconds extra. Okay. If you are still not able to fill up your attendance, please come on time from tomorrow's class. Otherwise, forget the certificates. Don't complain to me at a later point of time, sir, I didn't get the certificates, because you're not there in the class. Why should I give you the certificates as well? If you have missed out on your attendance, that is your lookout, not mine. A network issue, I've given you guys that, okay, 1 or 2 days of attendance you're missing up, there's no issues, you'll still get the certificates. So if a network issue was there, then 1 or 2 days you will be able to cover it up. Don't miss on the classes on any other days itself. Okay. Okay, so right over here, when I make it smaller, guys, as you're able to see, that logo disappears and we get the Instagram logo. Both the logos disappeared. Okay, I think so. I will have to change it as well. Okay, sorry. Let me change this. So here, originally the display set to none. Okay, if we want it to be displayed right over there, so we'll have to put up a particular dot logo 2, and we will want it to be displayed to our website, right? So see what is the property of display, and we'll use display block right over there. Display block. I think so. That should work out for us. Let us see if that worked out for us or not. So first, we are having the written Instagram coming up. If we are going less than 900, then we are having the logo coming up right over here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Yes, now it is because we had originally said that, okay, originally when the size is greater than 900, we have already said to it that, okay, logo is display none. Now we need to change it. When it is less than 900, we need to change that. We need to showcase it on our website. So we have just said display block that will showcase it on our website, guys. And we need to put up the same margin as our original logo. So we'll put up the same margin right up there, guys. So margin top and bottom 1 REM, left and right 0 REM. Let's save this. Let's go back to the website and refresh the page. Now it is looking up a little bit more appropriate enough. The only thing that is missing out right over here is in the top container, we want everything to be in the center. It is little bit towards the left. Now, can somebody let me know what was the command? What was the CSS property to make everything in the center? And what inside of what particular class should I be applying that? Which particular command should I be using to make everything in the center, and to which particular class should I apply that particular command, guys? Align item center, Natasha, that is absolutely perfect. Great job right over there. But to whom to apply, guys? Which class? People are saying sidebar. Think about it. Think about it. Sidebar contains the top container and the bottom container. It does not contain the other items inside of it. All the logos, all the particular items are present inside of the top container, guys. So we have to apply top section. The top section, guys. We want to apply it to the top section. So dot top section. Shit. Will apply align items to be center. Let's see if that works out for us or not. Is it in the center or is it still towards the left? I think so. It is still towards the left itself. I think so. That did not work out for us. Let me reload the page once again. Okay, so that did not work out for us. Maybe there is some other property that we have put up right over there. Align items, we changed it to be flex start से हमने change कर दिया उसको to this. Okay, okay, top section. Okay, okay. What about the particular sidebar? Column space between top width left height. Okay, padding 1 rem on all the sides. Border right. Okay, okay. Let us check that out once again. Let us do a right click and inspect. Let us see what is happening right over there. Let us take up the website to be less than 900 pixels. Okay. Sidebar width is fixed. All this is done right over there. Width has been removed. Display block. Color. Okay. Let me take this one up. Inspect. It's already toxin present in the CSS. Yeah, but we are applying it inside of the 900 pixels, right? We are applying that inside the 900 pixels. That it is less than 900 pixels. Then this is what I want to change about it. Okay, but it is not changing right over there due to some reason which I am not able to see from here. This is what happens in web development, guys. Most of the time, you have to check what is happening, how is it happening. Okay, everything you have to see from right over there itself. Try to understand right over there. So this is showing us that the content is in the middle. Okay, okay. The only problem is the items inside of it is not in the middle. It is coming up on the left hand side right over there. Okay, that shouldn't have happened. It's actually showing in the middle itself. You see, guys, the line that is coming up right over here is actually showing that the things are in the middle, but the items themselves are not in the middle. So we'll have to change that, I guess. So for that, we will have to change the image itself. The CSS for the image will have to change right over there. Currently, I think so. We don't have the CSS for the image as of now. I think so. Let's try that out as well. Enter enter. We'll select dot link. Okay, so we are having the link div tag inside of which we will have to set up that. Okay, okay, guys, I think so. I got it. Okay, I think so. I got it right over there, guys. The top section, it is able to align all the items in the center. But what are the items present inside of the top section? Can somebody let me know? Think about it in such a way. The top section, we are aligning all the items in the center. But what items are we actually aligning in the center, guys? It is the div tag, not the image. It is the div tag, not the image, guys. And inside of the div tag, that is the link tag, we don't know what is happening inside of it. So let us see. The link tag that is there, It has a padding of 0.7, font size 0. Okay, but it is also showing align items in the center itself. What the- So, maybe if we reduce our particular sidebar by 5 more pixels, let's see if that helps us out a bit. So width of the sidebar, let us use 20 pixels. Let's see if that helps us out. Okay, this will have to reduce it a little bit more. Change it to 10 pixels. It is making that go away from the other end. So that won't work. Yeah, I know if I put margin left, that will work. Even I know that, but I don't want to do that. I want to directly do this, right? Even I know that if I put up margin left and I put some amount right over there, it will automatically align itself, right? Uh, Sir Pawar, you are not present in the entire class itself. I've not seen a single message from your end throughout the entire class. Okay. Let's see this. Let's try to see this if that works out for us. Let's go to inspect. This is the most important part of the entire thing, guys. Actually, okay, the entirety of your what you're doing right over here is actually this. Okay, align items to the center. That is working out for us. Then you are having the image tag right over here. Okay, this image tag has a padding towards the right. So I think so we'll have I think so that's the padding, right? Let us check that up. So yeah, it is having a margin towards the right, guys. Margin is there. We need to remove this margin. So we need to set margin to auto. Okay, that might help us out with the same. So let's go back and let's change the margin to be auto right over there. Let's check that out, guys. Let's check that out. So we'll select the image. We'll select the image right over there and we'll set the. But here I've specified it to be 0. How is it putting up a margin right over there if I've specifically specified it to be 0? Okay. Here we are overriding this. That is the reason why it is coming. Okay, I got it. I got it. Solved the bug. Yes. Okay, so do you guys remember we talked about why we shouldn't be using inline CSS, right? And the more preference is usually given to inline CSS rather than your external CSS. So even though right over here I've specified that logo 2 should have a particular 0 REM as margin on the right and left hand side itself, but in the inline CSS when I mentioned it right over here, I had actually put up the particular margin right as 0.5 REM. Now, because of this, it got overwritten right over there, and everything went towards like having a margin on the right as 8 pixels, that is 0.5 REM. So, yeah, I figured it out why it was not working right over there. So, let's remove this margin from the right itself. Let's save this. I hope so. Now, this will work for us. Let's go back to Instagram. Let's close this off. Refresh the page. And now the everything is in the center. No, the logo is in the center. So the logo is in the center. Now we just need to change the particular uh, so okay, this is the problem that we were facing. So here, because every single one of them has specified 0.5 rem, 0.5 rem, 0.5 rem, so it got overwritten right over there, guys. So we'll have to change this. We'll have to shift this to our external CSS. We can't do this inside of the internal CSS itself. Okay, that is the reason why we don't use internal CSS. So we'll first change that, guys. We'll come right over here. What do we want to change for the anchor tag, right? No, we want to change the image tag. So dot link image we'll have to change. Let us put it up right over here. Dot link and then img image, that is the image present inside of the div tag, and we will apply this particular styling right over there. So let's just copy this out from there and paste it right over here. Margin right. Okay, so this is fine. Now we can go back and delete all these styles. We don't require this. So I have to delete it from every single place, I guess. We need to put it up for I as well. So image we have applied for I as well. We need to do the exact same thing if you guys remember, right? So we'll go back to our CSS. I will apply the exact same thing for the I tag present inside of the link itself. So we'll do this. We'll remove this to be just I. We'll save it. We'll go back. We'll remove for the I tag as well. We don't require any kind of styling right over there. And this will do it for the all the other tags. So no styles required, no styles required, no styles required. No styles required here as well. No styles required here as well. Okay, for the bottom section as well, we'll have to repeat this. Okay, for the bottom section as well, we'll have to repeat this. So we'll go back, we'll save this. Let's see if that we have to change this, right? We have to copy paste it. We have to change these two things when it is less than 900 pixels. So let's copy paste this, put it up right over here. And we'll have to change this margin right to be 0 rem. That is the change that we want. This is the same, we don't have to change that. For this as well, it is 0 rem. And now I think so it should work for us. So except the home button, everything else is in the center. I think so I forgot to change it for the home button itself. Let us go back. Let us see what happened to the home button. Yes, the home button, I forgot to remove this. Okay. So now everything inside the top container will be in the center itself. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this, guys? Everything is in the center right over there, guys. What is the difference between image and icon? So the icon is actually coming from the icon pack that we have installed in our previous classes. And the icon is basically purely based out of CSS. Okay, it is purely built of CSS itself. Image is an image. It's just an image. It's not CSS. It's a photo. Okay. Okay. So now difference between image and icon. Which one to use where? So wherever it is possible, use like icons. Do not avoid using images as much as possible. It will make your website smaller in size, faster. Loading time will be much more lower because the browser is easily able to understand the CSS and it is much more smaller in size compared to an image. So I usually suggest go further with either vector graphics or your particular CSS, pure CSS icons itself. Okay. Okay. So now that we have figured out what was the problem, I think so we can easily do the exact same thing for our bottom section as well, right? Should please explain the issue of alignment again? Dude, I cannot. I just cannot. If you are not able to follow along with me, then you just rewind the video back and just watch what happened right over there. Okay, it is not something to be understood. It is something that you have to understand yourself. Okay, I cannot make you understand that what happened right over there. I actually did that. I told you guys about the inline CSS, the external CSS, the overwriting, everything. But you have to listen to it. You just rewind it back and listen to it once again. Okay. Okay, so right over here, we'll do the exact same thing for our bottom section later on. I don't want to do it right now. Just imagine that we have done it for the bottom section as well. Okay. Okay. So now that we have figured out what to do at 900 pixels, there's another thing, right? When Instagram goes beyond 600 pixels, everything goes to the bottom of our screen, guys. Okay, so able to see this. When Instagram goes beyond 600 pixels, everything shifts down to the bottom of our website, guys. Are you able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. When we go beyond 600 pixels, everything shifts to the bottom of our website, guys. So that is also something that we want to set up right there, right, guys? Yes. So let's do that right now. Now it is going to be simple, guys. Nothing to worry about it. First thing that we want to do is the left hand side, everything is gone. On the left hand side, the sidebar is completely gone, guys. So we'll just display none right over there. Okay, so I'll just set it up once again, styles.css. I'll just copy this line from right over here. I don't want to write it down. Okay, so we will come down here. We'll set up another media query, but this time for 600 pixels, guys. This time for 600 pixels. And then we are going to set up dot sidebar. We are going to display none. So when we go beyond 600 pixels, guys, less than 600 pixels, our sidebar will vanish. For example, right over here, if we see this, let us refresh the page. So this is our original. When we go beyond 900, this is our next one. When we beyond 600, everything vanishes right over there. Now, we don't want it to vanish. We actually want the bottom sidebar to appear, but we haven't created that. So we'll create it right now itself, guys. So it's going to be the exact same as what we created right over here as the sidebar. So we'll just do that. Okay. I'll just copy this from right over here, just the div class sidebar, Control C. And after the sidebar is completed, I think so this is the one for the sidebar, right? If I'm not wrong. Yeah. So I will make another div tag right over here and I'll name it as sidebar bottom. Because this sidebar we want it to be appearing at the bottom of our website, guys. So the first thing what we want to do when it is greater than 600 pixels, when this width of our screen is greater than 600 pixels, guys, we want to make sure that the bottom sidebar is not visible. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. When our screen size is greater than 600 pixels, this sidebar bottom should not be visible, guys. Should only be visible after 600, like less than 600 itself. So let's do that first. We'll go to site.css and we will set that up right over here. Along with sidebar, we'll set up dot sidebar bottom display none. Okay, display none right over here, guys. We'll save this. The next thing that we want to do is we want to apply some CSS attributes to our particular sidebar, right? So to do that, let's see what are the different attributes that we want. We'll keep it as the exact same as our sidebar. Okay. We want our particular bottom sidebar to be fixed. Yes, we want it to be fixed. It should be at the bottom of our site always. Okay, we'll have it as display flex. Yes, we'll keep the display flex. We want multiple items to be in the same line. Okay, flex direction column. We don't want column, guys. By automatically, we want everything to be arranged in rows, and flex by default arranges everything inside of it in rows. So we don't want that. Justify content, space between. Yes, we want that. All the icons down below should have proper spacing right over there. So we'll just copy these two lines from here, guys. Paste it up inside of our sidebar bottom. Position fixed, display flex. Okay, then we'll have justify content, space between. Okay, then we want it to be at the bottom. So the position is fixed, but where is it fixed? We want it at the bottom itself, right? Want it to be at the bottom of our website. So we want to make sure that the bottom is 0, and from left as well We want it to be of 0 pixels. Okay, why 0 and 0? Because from the bottom there should be no gap. From the left there should be no gap for our sidebar bottom, guys. So it is going to be fixed right over there, guys. Next thing that we want to do right over there inside of it is the size of the sidebar. So we'll keep the size of the sidebar a little bit greater than what we currently have. So let us take it up as 2 REM. Okay, the height of the sidebar, we'll take it up as 2 REM, guys. What is the size of our images? If you see right over there, our images that we have put up inside of our site is the height of 1 REM. So on Instagram, if we are having the side, the bottom one looks a little bit greater than that, right? If we take it up, this is one, so this is 1.5. So we'll take up 1.5 REM, guys. We'll take up 1.5 REM, guys. That thing, so I think so that will work out pretty well for us. 2 REM, I think so will be very big. 1.5 REM should be okay. And width should be 100%, right? It should cover up the entire width of our screen itself. So 100% will keep it up as that. Let us save this. Again, one more thing, guys. We also want a border top. If you see this, you make it smaller. There's a border top, guys. Gray color border we want right over there. So we'll keep it as border top as gray. Okay, so we'll come back right over here. Border top. We'll keep it up as the same as what we had right over there inside of our normal sidebar. Will not change anything right over there. Okay, this one. Keep it up as this. Let's copy these three things from right over here itself. Background color, uh, color white, padding, as well as bottom right. So all this will keep the exact same right over there. So it will look decent. So padding also we have added right over there. Border as well we have added right over there. So everything is there, guys. Let us go back to Instagram. Refresh our screens. Why didn't we use flex direction? The reason why we didn't use flex direction is because flex automatically arranges things row wise. Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4 inside of rows, it arranges things by default. When you want it to be arranging things in column direction itself, then only we need to provide it with a direction. It's basically like by default you are walking the straight line. I don't have to tell you anything until unless I want you to walk in a different direction, right? That is the thing. So we will make it smaller and smaller and smaller. Where is mine? What happened? Where is it? I think so. I will have to give it a border. I think so it is smaller than that itself. Okay, 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 okay. Where is my side? Bottom sidebar, bottom logo, ink, logo, top section, bottom section, 3 REM. Okay, so I think so I have to provide margin bottom as well right over there to make it appear on our screens magically. Refresh the page. Now it should appear. Why is it not appearing right with it? Did I make any? What mistake did I make? Oh, border right. Okay, I have to change it to border top. Thank you for pointing that out for me. Okay, border is top. I just copied it from there, so I was not able to find it properly itself. Refresh the page. Yes, border is coming, but it is too big. Let us remove the margin from here. Let us see what happens. Control S. Same. Okay, so now it is perfect. Okay. So we don't need the margin. It is working fine without the margin itself. I thought it was the problem of the margin. Okay. So yeah, everything is done right over here, guys. We just need to put items inside of it. So to put the items, we need to provide the exact same items as before. Nothing different about it. So just take okay. What are the different items that we need? Home, explore. Then you are having your reels. create message profile. How many are there? One, two, three, four, five, six. Six. Okay. So you need to provide six items inside of it, guys. So let's take up six items from here. So we'll take up home, Control C, and we'll paste it up inside of our bottom sidebar itself. Similar to that, we will take up our explore we want, reels we want, messages we want, and then create we want. So we'll take up till here and we'll paste it up inside of here. And then we want the create and profile. These are the two ones that we want. So copy this from here and we will paste it right over here. Okay, so we will see what happens on our website right now. We have added things up right over there. Okay, so everything is coming up properly on our screen as well. As we are able to see, I just added all that up. You can change the size of the images. I think so. The size of the images needs to be increased by a little bit. Okay, it looks rather puny right over there. So you can play around with it, guys. You can play around with it. You can change the size of the like images right over there. I think so. That is required, but maybe not right now. See link image and height. We can provide it as 1.5, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let's try it out. 1.5 maybe. Control S. Save. Okay, now it just looks very big. Okay, so depending upon the height that you guys want, you guys can adjust that. I think so. One should be more than fine, guys. We shouldn't be playing around with that a little bit more. Okay, but yeah, you can adjust it. Okay, now that we have created our left-hand side sidebar completely, we have made it properly responsive itself. When it comes down to your particular to the bottom as well in the mobile view, so the majority of the sidebar is completed. I think so 90% of the sidebar is completed except the profile image. Okay, so that will do it at the end of the bootcamp itself. But are you able to understand up till this point of time, guys? Please let me know. How many days of the boot camp? You can leave right now as well. I have no issues in that. For you, the boot camp is over. Okay. For those who want to complete the project, for me, it is not about 7 days. It is more about making sure that the project is completed properly, everything is explained properly. You guys are learning everything properly. That is my major aim. My aim is not to complete it in 7 days. I could have just played a recorded video of me like just going through the entire project in like 30 minutes and get the project done. But I don't want that to happen. I promised you guys that I will teach you guys everything live. I will make sure that every single step of the way is taught to you guys properly itself. So I'm doing that. Otherwise, if you don't want that, it is up to you to figure it out. Now, for those students who have missed out on the attendance, okay, the attendance has already been taken up. In the first 15 minutes of the class itself, we have already taken up the attendance. So if you are late right over there, okay, I'm giving you the last warning. Tomorrow, come to the class on time and fill up your attendance. Tomorrow as well, I will be taking up an early attendance. Oh, attendance I'm not going to open up. Okay, for those who have missed out on the attendance, you have missed out on the attendance. There's nothing that can happen on top of it. If you want the attendance, come to tomorrow's class on time and fill up the attendance properly. That is the only thing that I can say to you guys. Okay? Come to tomorrow's class. So those who have missed out on today's attendance, come to tomorrow's class on time. Fill the particular attendance. I will again be taking up the attendance early itself in tomorrow's class. If you miss out on the attendance, there's nothing that I can do about it tomorrow as well. Okay, that means you're not interested to come to the class on time. So I'm not interested in helping you guys out as well. How to check that after what exact pixel things are getting changed? Oh, for that you can just go to the inspect option. Okay, right over here, as you're able to see on top, you are getting the width of your screen in pixels. For example, right over here, as you're able to see, the change is happening around 750 pixels. At 750 pixels, the change happened right over there. Similar to that, the next change is happening at, let's see, 1000 1250 pixels. It is like changing right over there. So you can just do control I and see from right over there itself. Okay. Like I said again, guys, for those who have missed out on today's attendance, we will be doing a quarterly attendance every single day from now onwards. Come to tomorrow's class on time so that you are able to see the change, like get the attendance for tomorrow's class. Otherwise, you'll just miss out on that point of time as well. So we meet in tomorrow's class. I hope that you guys will be implementing the entirety of the things that I've taught in today's class. Okay, please do that. I'll meet in tomorrow's class and continue from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. The attendance is already taken up. If you guys are not on time in tomorrow's class, you will again miss out on the attendance as well as the certificates. Tomorrow is the last chance for you guys to get your certificates. After that, I will not be entertaining anybody else. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.